Welcome back to GTA Online. I have no idea what happened to her. What I do know is the Jugular is available, which should have been available not last week, the week before. It was a very strange rollout of this car, and I was actually away at an event, so that's why I didn't actually manage to cover it straight away. But we are going to straight in and buy this beautiful car, because this is one I've been very excited about. I don't care if this video doesn't do very well. I just want the Jugular, alright? I like that blue. We're going to buy it in that blue. It's probably going to end up in that blue. I forgot that garage is actually full, so let's workshop it. Nope, that's full as well. Sold to the man in pants. Black pants. Here she is in the pouring rain. Don't you dare scrape my car. Wait. Why are you getting in that side? I was going to say that's the right side. Oh, hang on. We're going to do that again. We're actually getting out and physically getting back in again, because that sounded brilliant. Holy cow, that's amazing. And the sound's not as cool. It's weird. Like, they had these new sound effects for startup and stuff. It sounded so meaty, and it's now kind of raspy sounding Jaguar. But it looks fantastic. It feels very British, but kind of merged American market. It feels very, very tall. And obviously, it's based on the normal generic Jaguars. But they've been kind of bumped up a little bit to add on wide body fenders, the craziest front bumper, and I believe the actual thing is all-wheel drive. I'm not exactly sure if that's the case on this car, but you know me, I like to do some testing, so we're going to do some testing up in here. I think so far it feels pretty all-wheel drive, considering the fact I was going to say it's pretty stable. It's pretty stable until you start flopping it about, but it is also raining. But any car does this in GTA. The interior is pretty generic. I mean, it's not Jaguar quality, I wouldn't say. I love the wheel, actually. I also hate that every single car in this game is blocked and you can't see the speedo. Let's do a quick skirt into the garage. Let's go. Oh, I thought I was going to hear that cacti, didn't you? Cacti? Cactus. There's only one. Open that door faster. Right.
What can the best mechanic in LS do for you?
Why are you the same mechanic at this one as the other one? It's very confusing. Repair vehicle. Now, I have not seen anyone's videos on this. I have waited to do this for ourselves. Just me and you, my guys. Install the race brakes, and we have front and rear bumpers. Okay, it's already beautiful. I'm not exactly sure if they can make it any better. They put a splitter on it. That's instantly better. Splitters make everything look better. And we can also put a racing splitter by putting the sticky on bits. And the exposed intercooler, that is awesome. But at the same time, I actually kind of prefer it without. I think it looks cooler without that. And actually, I'm going to waste even more money and go back to that, the original split. I think it looks a little bit cooler. We've got the rear canards, and we have got rear carbon lips. I would love both of those. I think I'm going to go for the lip. The lip is cool. I like the lip. Install the engine upgrades. Oh, we've got exhaust upgrade options as well. Oh, we could go for double twins on the back, so that's exactly what we're going to do. And for the fenders, secondary arches. Right, as per. And we can do carbon arches, which I'm going to say is a big no for me. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. Has to be body color. I wish you could make the carbon into a body-colored carbon. Now, that would be awesome. So, on the grille, we can have the painted lip, which actually adds a nice little detail to it. We have the split grille and the bespoke grille. That looks like an AMG grille right here. Hood as itself, again, is already awesome. This is a modified Jaguar, and it's being modified even more. Perfect. Thank you, Rockstar. Very cool. Carrying on, we've got some crazy vintage. I think I prefer the first hood. I think the initial hood is probably my favorite one. It's the safest one. It's very, very nice. Livery, you know me. Okay, we're gonna go through it. We got black stripes. Fantastic. That suits it really well. It's got a yellow stripe, or set of yellow stripes. We've got the race liveries as per usual, which yeah, quite interesting. More anime kind of girls. Atomic tires. More racing ones. That reminds me of the AMG stripe. I think this is AMG mixed in. There's some AMG in here just because of the stripe. And the grille, I guess the grille is similar, right? Got roof options. We could go with a carbon roof. That I quite like, honestly. I'm going to go with that. Normally, I black out the roofs of cars anyways. Side skirts, we have secondary color. We have carbon lips. We're going to go with carbon lips. Perfect. Spoilers on the back as well. I was not expecting spoilers. It already has a pretty nice spoiler. Let's have a see. Do we have any chassis mounts? Come on, baby, don't disappoint. We got the drift wang. I know it's drift wing. Drift wing it is. I think we'll go with the painted drift wing. Lower the baby to the ground. Oh, interesting. It's got some kind of like, almost looks like it's got negative. No, it just literally canvas. Interesting. Okay, it's transmission, turbo, wheels. Those are pretty damn nice as they are. Light smoke. Oh, the black on yellow. Normally, this design is kind of like a matte grey on this car. Though I'm not a matte color person, so that's not what we're going to be doing. Jaguars, the actual car is blue. I think blue might be the best way to go. But we've got the yellow stripe. Does the yellow stripe actually match this color? It doesn't match any color, I don't think. Oh, hang on. I think we found a different blue to go for. Yep. Secondary color. What does this actually do? I'm going to put it chrome so I can kind of see. Chrome doesn't help. Let's just do matte green. So we have the under tray there and the wing, the back of the wing. That's literally what it changes. I think you can do the hood as well if you have that option, but we're going to go straight to the metallic blue. Not blue, but the metallic blue, ultra blue to match. Quick trim color on the inside. Do we do a slight blue inside? A slight yellow. Do we have a slight yellow? Can you have a slight yellow? Midnight purple. That's a pretty cool idea. A slight blue. It's more kind of dark. Anyway, take the Jag outside. We're going to have a looky see how she is. I'm pretty happy with these wheels. Normally, I wouldn't go with wheels anything like this myself, but since it came on this with unique wheels, I tend to like having the unique wheels apply. Even with Ferraris and stuff, I tend to go with Ferrari wheels instead of making, I don't know, BBS wheels on them or such. Anyway, this car looks fantastic. This is what I had to come back on. I've missed one car so far. I am tempted to go back on it. If you want to see that, you know, smash like on this video. It lets me know that you want to see more GTA. Even if I am late, the only reason I missed it was because I was late. Now, I'm squatting. This looks beautiful. The blue I've decided to end with is perfect. The startup noise is honestly, that's the best startup noise I've heard on this game, but then it's a little bit lighter and raspier. All they had to do is make the sound deeper. Change the pitch of the sound. That would have been pretty cool. It does sound very, very accurate to what a Jag would sound like, though, especially one like this, except it sounds more like the 6-cylinder Jags. It does sound similar to the V8 a little bit. It sounds more like a 6-cylinder Jag. All Jags sound pretty darn nice, especially when you get to the... Hang on, is that popping? It's really highly pitched popping. We'll do it again, let off. It's really like the lightest pops I've ever heard in my life. Okay, we wanted to find out, is this thing all-wheel drive? Now, the only way to... I'm going to get off the road before I get hit by a Hummer. The only way to really test this properly is find something, drive into it, and accelerate. And scratch your car. Like this perfectly placed pole right here. So let's get nice and close. There we go. We're now connected to the pole. And we can see, is it all-wheel drive? Yes, it's all-wheel drive! Yes! Yes! Look at that beautiful boy. Spinning all fours. Oh, it looks so good. This is probably my favorite car that they've added thus far. In terms of like normal class cars, it's just really good to look at. Anyway, we need to see how it drives. People want to know how it drives. People want to know, how's it high speeds, Theo? Rockstar ain't usually making very good high-speed vehicles, but recently they've been pretty good. And so I'm like, okay, chill out. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna work it out together. Let's see. Now, speed-wise, I'm not one to comment. It doesn't feel very fast, though I have been playing Need for Speed. And the sense of speed in that game is a little bit better than GTA. GTA is, I think GTA 4 had the best sense of speed. Even though you go really slow, damn, that speed was quick. Anyway, it's more about the corners, this car. Let's see how it's going to do on our random track that we're about to create right here. So, through the corner, it's pretty grippy. It holds itself. It will not slip. I am full cornering here, boys. It ain't slipping for no thing. I am pushing it. You see I'm braking before the corners, and it's still not breaking traction. It's quick off the line. It's to the point. Let's see if we can actually get it to do that. Of course, the GTA swerve. Whoa, look out for that person. Whoa, correction. I've just discovered something pretty cool. I have just discovered that this thing can slide pretty well. It's one of those cars that slides if you keep tapping the handbrake, and it's very controllable. it's very, very, very controllable. So let's again demonstrate some of that slide ability. If we go over to the gas station, that's probably the best. We will also have to slide and try and be careful as to not hit the gas tanks here. But look at that. It's pretty sweet. It slows down a little bit, bogs down a little bit. But in terms of like GTA drifting, I think this might be a good base car, honestly. It feels, with a little bit of loosening up, it can hold things pretty well. That's not bad. Anyway, you damaged my car. That is the Jugular. And I'm going to say you need to buy this one. It's a good price. Sure, it's very expensive, but these in general are very expensive. In the real world, they are very expensive. There's not many of them, and they don't make them actually hour-hand drive, which is pretty smart of them to decide to not do that side. But it would be pretty cool if it was only the other side. Kind of do a switcheroo. See, if I was a vehicle designer on GTA, things would have big wangs and be very different because it would be right-hand drive. Anyway, be sure to let me know what you think of this car down below in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts and feedback on the vehicles. I think this thing looks beautiful. The blue definitely helps it pop. And it feels very Mercedes now that I added that grille. Anyway, be sure to smash like, subscribe if you are new, and I will see you in the next video. Until next time, which will be on time next time, I promise. Peace.